We are. Hello. How are we doing today? Just making sure comments work. Hello and a very warm welcome to my live. My name is Julie-Sian and I'm coming to you live from the UK. It is just literally about 6 p.m. on Friday, the 9th of June 2023. How are we all doing? Okay. While I wait for people to clock on and say, realise I'm here, etc., etc., I will do. Oh! Not going then. I'll try and keep still. Just fiddle with that. Oh! Battery is not playing up, so this may be a short live tonight. We shall see. So, okay, let's fingers crossed. Okay, I may or may not be doing readings today. If I do, you need to be over 18 to have a reading. I'm not allowed to give legal, medical or financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for any other reasons, then it's down to you and not down to me. The deck I will be using tonight is the Healing with the Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Did anyone notice something yesterday? I said that the deck I might be using would be the unicorn cards. Well, I talked about the card for the day, which was taken from the unicorn cards. I then proceeded to use cards from this deck because I had both decks here. I'd been using it, and without thinking, I used it. And then at the end, I discovered that the card from the unicorn card was been shuffled into that one. It is definitely, this is the right deck today that I'll be doing the cards. So quite clearly yesterday the unicorns weren't coming through with a message. It was the angels, and we got messages from the angels today as well, 2 days in a row. So the topic of today is manifesting love with Rhodonite, angel blessings, International Wellness Day, and guidance from the angels. So we'll talk about what should we talk about first? Manifesting a love with Rhodonite. I was actually trying to find my piece of Rhodonite and I couldn't find it. Maybe I don't need enough, or maybe I've got enough rose. I found enough all the other essentials, crystals. We were talking about essentials yesterday. We're talking about crystals today. I found all my other, like my rose quartz and things, but could I find my Rhodonite? I don't know. I just had a quick rummage before I came live, and I thought, where's my Rhodonite? Can't find it. So you're going to have to yap. Usually I go, oh, here is the piece. Da, da, da. I do have some pieces somewhere, and in fact I believe I sell some, but I couldn't find my piece to demonstrate what it is like. However, I was talking to a friend, Lavender Moon, and she said to me, what crystal are you talking about today? I told her it was Rhodonite. She then showed me her Rhodonite piece. I told her, please do not show that image. Right. Rhodonite is all about love and attracting love. Her piece is in the shape of a particular male part. So I said, please do not show that. And I went, that really is. There's all the things. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing? So I told her, please don't show her picture of her Rhodonite, because that is not I want, because we'll be going live before 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock is the adult shut off time. So she made me laugh, really, because she goes, yeah, well, you know, it's that part. So yes, use your imagination. Her piece is in the shape of a part of a male anatomy. So what it is the useful. Hello, Rachel, Sally, how are you doing? Is still things looking good, or thumbs up? Are we still thumbs up? Are we, Rachel? So let us look at the benefits of Rhodonite, if I can get this up. So, oh, hang on, click the wrong button. So Rhodonite, manifesting with crystals, Rhodonite, love. Rhodonite attracts love by healing emotional wounds such as heartbreak, enabling forgiveness and releasing and moving on. So this is what Rhodonite is all about. It's like if you are still hurting from a previous relationship, or if you're needing forgiveness, sharing love with forgiveness, releasing people who've hurt you in the past, or events or situations that you're still suffering pain and jealousy and hurt and anger and things like that. All the, I've talked about the law of polarity. Oh, love that. Thank you. Law of polarity, where you've got love one end and hate the other, but all these other feelings in between. And what it does, it helps you, Rhodonite helps you with the healing of the emotional wounds. We've got, oh, he broke my heart, or, oh, they did this to me, and you're still going on about it. So it's the releasing. That's what Rhodonite does. It helps you to release. So, because when you're manifesting with things, you need to manifest from a higher vibration. And manifesting things into your life when you're in a low vibration, when you're going through jealousy, envy, pain, they did this to me, this happened to me, and playing the part of the victim, that is low energy. But when you sort of say, yeah, that happened, but you know what, I've let him go with love and light, I'm no longer letting that affect my life, and I'm moving on, and I'm ready to move on and embrace the love that I am truly worthy of. That is what Rhodonite does, because what it does, it enables you to release the sad side of things, to enable you to embrace and raise your vibration, because being able to forgive people is one of the biggest things to raise your vibration. It also enables you to move on from a place of not being the victim anymore, but moving into a place that, you know what, I am ready for love. I'm ready for this. I don't need people like that who two-time me. I'm not ready, I don't have to have that, because the people love me for who I am, and they will not have any need to two-time me. They have no need to go behind my back. They have no need, because all I offer them is all that they'll ever need. I'm moving on, and I am worthy of unconditional love, etc., etc. And this is what Rhodonite helps you. And one of the easiest things to use Rhodonite is when you're intention setting, and when you're like meditating, because the meditating takes it on a journey to go, I'm going to go on a meditation of love. I'm going to release and let go, and holding the Rhodonite, whether it's a piece in your hand, or whether you got it as a bracelet, or if it's a necklace, or you're having it there and it's put on your altar, or you carry it in your pocket, especially if you're going to say there's someone who's hurt you, or a situation that you've been hurt, or your situation you're in. Have a piece of Rhodonite in your pocket, and then when you're walking in that area of the situation, you're having to connect with these people who've hurt you, it's like, you know what, you can hold on, you can touch the Rhodonite and say, you know what, I'm giving you love, I'm giving you forgiveness. So you can use the crystals in, like I said, holding your hand when you're doing the intention setting. The intention setting is, you know what, I'm no longer letting this situation control me. You know what, I'm no longer let this person have that effect. Because every time you keep saying, this person did this to me, they did that, you are giving your power, and they are still controlling you. But to get your power back, it's like, okay, it happened. I know it's not going to happen anymore. I haven't got a time machine, but I'm just going to say, you know what? You're on your journey. I was on my journey. We came together. That happened. But now you've gone, and I'm letting you go. I'm releasing you on your own journey, because I am going on my journey up here. Now, whether that person's down here or whatever they got to do, we're all on our own separate journeys, and we come together to people to learn for a reason. Maybe you go, well, why did I go to that person and have to go through this heartbreak because they did this to me? Well, it's because it was like they weren't the right person. And so universe is going, right, what we're going to have to do, you've not been looking at the red flags, we've got to do something. But you had to learn something from that relationship, whether it's like the characteristics, or, you know what, I'm worthy of someone who's got the same beliefs, who treats me as an equal. Or learning that, you know, whatever I did was never good enough for them. Well, you know what, they weren't good enough for you. So the universe said, right, let's get them to move on. But this is what Rhodonite does. It enables you to release and to move on, and then you embrace the love. So it's all about love, releasing the jealousy, releasing the pain, the releasing, and forgiveness. And that's what the main thing about. Now, with all crystals, when you're using them, remember after you've used them to well, before you're going to use them, cleanse them with rhodonite. I think you can cleanse underwater, cleanse it with smudging, cleanse it in the sun and the moon. The sun, of course, is action, vibration, masculine energy. Under the moon, it's nurturing, caring. So you've got the energy of the yin and the yang. With smoke, smudging, you can hold it with the intention, you know, I intend that this is now clean and healed, and then I'm ready to use it again. But when you use it before and after, cleanse your crystals, because you don't want negative energy. And if you're using the crystal to forgive someone, what you do, you're sort of thinking of that person. So you've got that person, you've got the thinking of it, and I'm going to forgive you. But because you're thinking of that person, you're doing the ritual, the energy will may be absorbed into the crystal, because it's a vibration. The crystals are energy, we're energy, so it will be absorbing that energy from you. So it's going to do the work, it's absorbing the energy, it's helping you transform from here to here. But it's been used. It's like your clothes, you know. You go, well, when I was a teenager, we used to go out to the pub or nightclubs, we'd come home, we'll be stinking of smoke or whatever. Excuse me a minute. So you would wash your clothes, you know, you wash the plates after you've had your dinner. Your plate is dinner, you start with a clean plate. Excuse me. You have your dinner and then you wash your plate afterwards. And it's the same with like crystals. You've used them for a reason, for a purpose, and then once you've done that, you clean it, we clean the residue off it, and then it's all ready to be used again for the next time. Now, if you're popping on and saying hello, say hello. I don't know who's here. It just says I've got the beautiful number of 3, so we've got 3 beautiful people here. So is there any other questions about rhodonite? Any questions in how to use the crystals? Like I said, you can have a ritual, you can do a releasing ritual. I'm releasing that, and create a ritual with it. Have a piece as a necklace, have a jewelry, have a piece in, ladies, in your bra, put it in your pocket. Like I said, it's very handy if you're being in a situation which you no longer want to be, or you're surrounded by people and it's like, you know what, I'm moving on, but you've got to still be with them for certain reasons. For example, say you were in a relationship and you had a child, but every time you split up, but the child is going to be seeing the other partner, have the rhodonite, because you're going to be still in touch with with that person. So have the rhodonite and go, you know, I forgive you, but you know what, you're going with my child. Never use the children as a weapon in a relationship. You can't tell a child to stop loving the other partner at all. In fact, that's the worst thing to do, because the child feels guilty. Hello, Vicky. So the child feels guilty, so never use the child as a weapon. Oh, you're not going to see, you know, can't see dad, or talk ill of the other parent in front of the child, because the child can't turn off the love for the other parent, and it's cruel, utter cruelness to use the children as a weapon. Don't do it, and it's just going to cause you more pain. Use the rhodonite. That's what the best thing to do. Have rhodonite in your pocket, so the parent or the parent of the child is coming to take the child away. Just go, yeah, because you're better above that. I've always said the same. Absolutely, Vicky, because you can't tell a child to stop loving that partner. You can't. And it should be right, because they then feel guilty. Then they can't talk about what they did, you know, with their dads. I mean, I never, it's good to play one against. I know, but so many people do. So many people do, because they're hurting themselves. So they feel, you know what, the way I'm going to hurt you is by not seeing the kids. And there's so many dads who, or vice versa, parents who get hurt because, and it's because you're hurting yourself. And at the end of the day, it's going to backfire on yourself, because when the kids get to 16 or 18, they're going to meet your dad, you know, meet the partner, or you turn them against them. But why? You can't just turn it off. But the rhodonite helps you with that. Can we help you? Your partner has passed away and you've a lot of guilt and pain. Yes! Yes! And you have a lot of guilt. Yes, it is from true love. It's your yeah, absolutely. That's a perfect one, because heartbreak, it heals a heartbeat. It will help heal the broken heart. And that's what it is, because it's saying like, you know, and we're carrying that guilt. It won't bring it back, won't bring your partner back. And what it is that whatever it is, have a lot of guilt and pain from the true love. It's what it is. It's like helping you to, yes, they've gone, and whatever where you think help, because guilt is part of it. There's still part of them wherever we take it. Is there's still part on them whenever we like it or not. Absolutely. So yeah, Rachel, so yeah, with it, when with the partners, so yes, they're gone, but it's like what it does is helps you to go, yeah, do you know what, I was blessed that I had time with my partner, with my true love. And a lot of guilt and pain, and you think, why have I got the bill? Is it because they died and you're still living, they've died and I've still got a life going on? Or the guilt that I wasn't there at the last moments, they took the last breath, etc., etc. And it's like having a way of saying to them, because living with the guilt and the pain is low energy, and what you've got to do is try and shift it. I'm not going to tell people, you know, try and do it, but shifting it to go from this energy, this low energy of the guilt and the pain, which isn't doing you any good. And they don't want you. If you were together and you were true love together, the last thing your partner, the last thing, do you know what? I'm going to tell you a story. Okay. There is a lot of people who are passing, and people go with them for the last moment and not being with them, and they're there saying goodbye, you know, goodbye, and they say, go and get a cup of tea. The person's not going to die for another half hour. Go and get a cup of tea and then come back. And what happens? You walk out the room and the person dies. Why? Because that person doesn't want you to be there at that sad moment. They don't want you to see you in that way. A lot of people, they don't want you to see them. They want you to remember them when they were fit and healthy and young. They don't want you to see them at that time of their passing. Yes, he was protecting you. So don't feel guilty. There was a reason why he chose to go away, leave the earth plane when you're not there, because they didn't want you to have that pain of seeing them in that moment of you passing. They didn't want that. It is pre-planned, as Sally says, and he was protecting you from that awfulness of going. My mother did the same. My mother did the same to me. I know when she was passing, we were told, oh, you've got plenty of time to get here. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. It was Christmas Eve. Oh, she won't be passing till Christmas Day, or at least Boxing Day. You've got plenty of time. I was driving there Christmas Eve, and then it was like, whoosh. And I thought, you've gone, Mum. And she went. And none of myself or my two brothers were not with her. She chose not to go. And so what it is so don't take the pain and the guilt that you weren't there, because when we go, it is preordained, as it says, pre-planned. It's all pre-planned. The universe has it all planned for us. We have it planned. So what it is to say that I wasn't there, but the thing is, you were there leading up to it. He knows, your partner knows you loved him. Look at all the amazing times you had together. All the love you shared. Did the same. I stayed with her all night, lay by her side holding her hand, and when I walked out she passed. So many people do that because they don't want that, because it's their personal passing. Maybe they want to go on their own because it's like, it's my time. I'm going to the light, or whatever their belief system is. So that's what they do, is that they don't want you to be there, and it's also their journey, and maybe they want their journey. So yes, sending love and hearts to you. So try and think of it like, yes, what was he like, or my partner was like before they passed, and think it's they chose. And then you're thinking, well, that's a selfish thing to choose to go without me there, but it's because they loved you so much, and it was your true love, that they didn't want you there. Oh, same with you, Vicky. I walked out and she passed. Yeah, there's so many people who do that, and that make that decision because they love you so much that they don't want you to watch them take their last breath. They don't want you to see that. And that's what you can do with the rhodonite. You can hold that and go, right, like I said, flip the coin to the other side. Try and see if you can see it from a different point. See it from their point and go, why did they do that? Oh, maybe it's because he loved me so much that he didn't want me to see him in that position. And holding the rhodonite will help you come with that. And maybe it's like, you know what, I forgive you for passing when I wasn't here. I forgive you, and I understand the reason why you left me, because when I wasn't with you. And use the rhodonite for that, healing the heartbreak, healing the emotional side. And that's what it is. Because if it was your true love, they wouldn't want you to be feeling this guilt. They don't want you to feel the pain. And what they want is rhodonite pink and black. Yeah, it is. I'm like I said, I tried to find my piece before I went live and I couldn't find it. Yeah, it is. It's quite a, you know, like rose quartz. It's like clear and stuff. It's a solid crystal. A bit. Oh, this isn't it. This is. Oh. This is, I know this is lavender rose quartz, lavender quartz, but it's like, but imagine it very dark, but it's like solid, sort of like it's a solid piece of crystal, as opposed to rose quartz or amethyst, which is a more crystally like thing. I wish I heard it. I couldn't find it. Before I went live, I couldn't find it. But yes, it's that thing. But imagine that I've got some of that. Yeah, so it's, yeah, dark pink. It's a more of a, like rose quartz is a pale pink. This is more of a darker pink. It's black with veins. Yes, it is. So black with veins. So yes. So if you imagine this dark pink, where it's a lavender colour, imagine that's dark pink, and where the dark purple is, that'd be black. Polished, not raw. Yeah, it's great. So that's what it is. So yeah, but it's more of a solid rock, like I said, with the rose quartz. It's also like clear, you know, hold it up and you can almost see the light through it. Like amethyst, you can almost see the light through that. But rhodonite is a bit more solid. I was going to say not a stone, but the difference between that. So that's what it is, pink with black veins. Thank you, Shaz. Yeah, and like I said, I was trying to find my that's why I was a minute late, because I was thinking, where is it, and quite clearly it didn't want to appear. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go and find it now. As soon as I come back, it's going to be sitting there right on the top of this bowl. So many other pieces of other things. Okay, so Angel Blessing, International Wellness Day. Now tomorrow the 10th of June is, oh right, within it's an outer well, yeah, I've got some raw there's my amethyst with its shell on the back, and as you can see, can you see, like, this is amethyst and it's also like clear, and then you've got this different type of rhodonite one here, so you can see the different type of crystal. So it's more like that. I couldn't remember what it's called. So pink and black, but this is like amethyst with its shell on. You can see the blackness there. Okay, so tomorrow, International Wellness Day is tomorrow, the 10th of June. Why am I talking about it today? Because I don't go live on a Saturday or Sunday. So tomorrow is International Wellness Day. Tomorrow is the day to take well of yourself. It's okay to be it's not selfish to be self-fulfilling. It's okay to take time out. It's okay. You know what? Tomorrow, have a lie-in. You know what? Have a bubble bath. You know what? Have all your crystals around there. Do you know what? Go on, do some yoga. Go tomorrow. Go for a walk in a park. Go for I've got a magpie sitting there. A magpie. In fact, it's two magpie. One for sorrow, two for joy. Got two magpies. Oh, I love it. Any magpies. Two for joy. So tomorrow is International Wellness, and it's time out for taking care of yourself. So tomorrow, it's for a lot of people, it's the weekend. So some people have to work and some don't. But even if you're working, find 5 minutes during the day, 10 minutes even, or longer, to take some time out for yourself, to do some wellness thinking, mindfulness, some meditation, write some wellness affirmations, I am fit and healthy, whatever it is. But take some time to do some wellness with yourself, whatever it is, take a handful of vitamin C, go, and if you're near the sea, go for a paddle in the sea. If you can if you've got some water, go walk by a river or a lake or a reservoir, go for a walk in a field. I'm dancing but feel I shouldn't be. Do it! Why do you feel you shouldn't be dancing? That should word is the most naughtiest swear word. Why shouldn't you? Should be, because that's what your body's telling you to do. Listen to it. I know you're feeling guilty. I know the message you sent me yesterday, but don't. They're dancing in the rainbow. They cross the rainbow bridge. He's dancing and running free. He's not living in that hellhole anymore. So rejoice that he's released. And okay, he's not released back onto the Mother Earth, but he's now gone to a better place. Well, that's what people say. Feeling sad. I know, but you know what? I know you're feeling sad, and I'm not being disrespectful, but he loved you, or the dog, and it's like he's running free. And the reason why he's wanting you to dance is because he wants you to dance with him. He's dancing up there. He's dancing and running free in that beautiful meadow with the poppies and the cornflowers and the dandelions and the daisies, and he's running free. He's not in pain anymore. And what it is, you're picking up his energy, the energy of his freedom. And that's why it's like you wanting to dance, because you're dancing and running with him free. So that's what it is. So don't use that word shouldn't be. Why not? He'd want you to be joyful. He'd want you to love life and be able to. And it's because you said you're like psychic and stuff. You're picking into the energy. And what he's doing is he's making you feel dance, because he doesn't want you to feel sad. He wants you to know that he's now in a better place. And you know what I'm talking about. So he's gone from a place of and he's now free. Okay, I know you wanted the freedom of being at home in your home, but he's actually got the freedom there, and he's no longer in the pain of his body. Okay, so don't feel that I shouldn't dance. It's like I was saying, when we go to funerals, we laugh. When my cousin was doing the eulogy about her dad, we were laughing. And it's like, and then you think, well, hang on, we're at a funeral. So please don't say I shouldn't be. He's saying to you, you know what, you're celebrating. And like when you dance, you're celebrating, and it's like, I'm dancing, I'm celebrating love, I'm celebrating that he was in my life for a short while, I'm celebrating and I'm dancing. You dance at a wedding, you celebrate at weddings. Okay, so maybe that's why he's doing that, trying to take that outlook. Yeah, it's not easy, because it's emotions. And Rhodonite, funerals should be joyous. You're celebrating life. So Rhodonite, again, get a piece of that, because that will help with the emotions, because you're feeling guilty that he was left there, and the guilt that the last moments in his life where you weren't there. It's the same whether it's a human or an animal. All right, it's that same guilt. But the thing is, he had to release. He couldn't go. Remember, the happy memories smile, and they're still with you when they pass over. Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying, is he's probably thinking, I will never get out of here. The only way I'm going to get out there is if I release my soul. So that's the way to do it. And yeah, of course we miss our loved ones, whether they're fur babies or humans. And this is where your Rhodonite can help you with the emotion of the heartbreak of a break up a relationship, the heartbreak of someone passing, or a fur baby passing. Andrea, that's quite true. Remember the happy memories, Sally, they are still with you, and when they have passed over. Hello, Andrea, thank you for joining. So, I'm going a bit husky now. Excuse me. So tomorrow, Wellness Day. There's so many things you can do. Wellness. Dance. Sing. Go for a walk. eat wellness. Well, you know what? Do things like that. I was going to say eat some chocolate cake. If that makes you happy, don't overindulge. But it's like wellness. What does my body crave for? And sometimes when people go, you know, when you're pregnant and they go, oh, I'm really craving this, and it's because it's your body telling you what it's lacking, it needs. And often it's like, oh, I fancy the chocolate cake. But what it is, it's the fruit and the cacao. It's the dark, and especially dark chocolate. Dark chocolate has got iron in it. So this is why, oh, I'm really craving chocolate. What it is, it's the iron that's in the chocolate that you're craving for. Or I'm really craving for this. When it's like, oh, I could do with a glass of red wine. It's the nutrients and things that's in the red wine. And this is why when people go, oh, I need it. Yeah, I know, bag of crisps and things like that. But a little tiny bit is okay. It's okay. But yes, so if you suddenly, you know, if you feel, you know, indulge, you know, I'm not going out, we're going out, we're going to have this to eat tonight. Oh, a little bit of what you fancy. That's what the GP told me once. She said, because the more you cut it out, the more your body wants it, because it's like whatever. So, you know, some food groups. So think to yourself, why am I craving a certain food group? You know, why am I craving cake? What sort of cake am I craving? Oh, carrot cake. Well, carrot is fruit. Sorry, vegetable. Correct myself. What are carrots made of? Keratin and things like that. Maybe your body is craving keratin, but mentally we don't go, oh, my body's craving keratin. What they do is go and have some carrot cake. All right, so you go and have the carrot cake, and then you have the cravings over. And what it is, it's the keratin that your body's put. Rather than the body going, oh, you need keratin. No, that's my body telling me I needed to rest. Yes, it's hello, Colin. It's International Wellness Day tomorrow, and of course, if you're in Australia, it already is International Wellness Day. So it's part of the world. It started. Australia is there, and it's time difference, etc., etc. I bought some carrot cake the other day. Well, I never. Oh, and hope sending. Oh, I know your post said you weren't feeling well, so I'm sending you some healing for you at the moment, Shaz. So pick in there. So yeah, needing. Hello, Colin. Yes. So yes, quite clearly you listen to your body. So tomorrow, unless you gotta be somewhere at a certain time, when that alarm goes off, and you don't have to be anywhere for a specific week, and you go, I'm still tired. Go back to sleep. Your body is telling you, I need more sleep. So if you set your alarm for 9 o'clock and you've got absolutely nothing else planned for the rest of the day, turn that alarm off and sleep in. Your body's asking you to sleep. Thank you. It's just, I love carrot cake and my eyes are bad. Oh! Keratin helps you to see. Thank you. It's just a cold, but it's wiped me out. Yeah, well, again, when a cold, if you read Louise Hay, well, the reason for a cold, it's because there's so much going on. I don't know if you realise, and I'm not being sexist, but at Christmas, a lot of women are rushing around. Women are working, they're doing that. I've got to get this done. I've got to get the Christmas presents. I've got to get the Christmas presents wrapped. I've got to label. I've got to get the Christmas cards done. I've got to get all the food in. I've got to prepare this. I've got to do that and this and that and that. And then what happens? They get a cold. Why have I got a cold? Just the only time I don't need a cold. I could do with that. It's because you've got stuff going on. And it's what it is your body's telling you, you've got to stop. What am I going to do to stop you from pushing yourself through? I'm going to make you ill. But what happens? We ignore it and then we get worse. And that's why some colds then turn into a chest infection or a pneumonia and things like that, because you didn't rest. And if you'd only rested, you wouldn't have then had this chest infection. You wouldn't have had this pneumonia. You wouldn't, because the body was going, listen, rest. It's like me. I started off with a headache today, and it got worse and worse and worse. And I was messing around. I was doing stuff on Canva and posts and stuff, and so looking at the computer, and I kept thinking, I need to stop. And just another 5 minutes, and then suddenly, wham, bang, migraine. So it was like I had to stop. I had to stop. I had to come off the computer. I actually took 2 sulfadine, and I've actually been to bed for a couple of hours this afternoon because I've been busy, and I think it was the emotion of Wednesday, then rushing around for yesterday and stuff, and my body was going, enough. You need time out for yourself to recover. And interesting, last night I dreamt of the funeral, but it was a slightly different funeral. It was interesting. I had a whole load of bell ringers, and they were singing Ding Dong Merrily on High. What was that about? I don't know. And we were doing the Lord's Prayer. Don't know what that was about because I don't do that. I'm a pagan witch. So it was really like, whoa. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Colin. Hello, everybody else who's joined us. So International Wellness Day is tomorrow. The reason why I'm talking about it today is so you can prepare for tomorrow. So, fabulous. So what are we all going to do for tomorrow? For ourselves, and it's not selfish to do something for ourselves. So we've got 7 beautiful people here today. So I'm number 8. 8 on the side is the sign of infinity. It's coming together. What thing can you do for yourself tomorrow for wellness? Now the weather's meant to be nice. So tomorrow I am going to try and go for a walk somewhere. I'm going to try and either go up to, I've got a number of places. I could go to Pitsford Reservoir and walk down the water there. I could go to Silsea Forest and walk through the forest. I mean, I was almost thinking going for a day trip to the seaside. I don't know. But I was thinking tomorrow my wellness is I'm going to get out this flat, going to get out the flat, and I'm going to get out into the sunshine, whether it's half an hour or an hour. I will try and get some Rhodonite from my friend. Yeah, you can easily, you know, get I'm just trying to think, I don't know anyone here who, I don't think I sell it. But yeah, go for a walk out. I don't know where you're based, Sally, but go and see if there's a local crystal shop nearby. Google, are there any crystal shops near you? I went to the seaside. Oh, don't make me jealous, Andrea. Google and see if there's a local crystal shop and go out and do a day trip to a crystal shop and pick up some Rhodonite there. So then you're going out and then it's having a day out, etc, etc. Oh, seaside. Andrea went to the seaside. I am well gel. So just for the day trip, or are you nearby? You know that. So what else is someone else? So Sally might be going for a day trip to a crystal shop tomorrow. The trouble is I never come back with just one crystal. You know, I go and visit Glastonbury and it's like, what the heck is that? I need to take a mortgage out before I go. I'm sitting lopsided. Okay. So I am lopsided there. Hello, okay, I'm just back. Hello, Lavender Moon. So what thing for tomorrow is we've done the crystal chatting, I'm afraid, Lavender Moon. So tomorrow is International Wellness Day. So I said tomorrow I'm going to aim to get outside the flat, even if it means walking. I've got Delapre Abbey and big gardens and stuff, and they got a lake there. So maybe tomorrow I will just go for a walk around Delapre Abbey. But tomorrow my wellness, I'm aiming to go out. I mean, I do my normal every day, a little bit of meditation and stuff like that. But that's my normal. But I don't know why my mind is saying no alcohol. Yeah, that's your wellness. Listen to it. Yeah, so go to get some Bromley tomorrow, so maybe some gardening before I go. Or need to get to Bromley tomorrow, so gardening, get outside and do some gardening. That's your wellness. So wellness is no alcohol for 24 hours. That's fine. Yeah, why not indeed? Give your body a break. So Colin's going to go and do some gardening tomorrow, and he's going to have no alcohol for 24 hours. So what else is people? So suggest what other things you're going to plan tomorrow, and then I'm going to be your accountability buddy on Monday, so I'm going to have to do that. I never just come back with one. I know, I never come back with just one crystal. I mean, when I go to Glastonbury, I come back with crystals and incense and essential oils, and usually a t-shirt or something, or a model of a fairy or a dragon or something. Oh my God, I come back with a whole suitcase of stuff. They see me coming, they go, oh, Julie-Sian's visiting Glastonbury. Come into my shop. You know, like in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the child catcher, come and get my sweeties. He's like, come and get my crystals, come and get my incense, come and get... All right, so Shaz is going for a walk. Good for you, good for you. So start thinking, and if you plan it now, so then you go, right, tomorrow morning I've got it planned. But like I said, if you've not got anything planned, and you wake up and you've set your alarm for 8 o'clock in the morning, and you set your alarm, but you're honestly, hand on your heart, I've got nowhere need to be anywhere. Turn your alarm off and go back to, and if your body's going, I'm tired, listen to your body, and it's okay to have a lie-in. It's okay to get up at 10 in the morning. It's okay to get up at noon. If your body, listen to your body and have a real good deep sleep. And if that means sleeping in and sleeping in bed for 12 hours, sod the world. It's not written in concrete that you have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, unless you've got to go to work, unless you've got like a dentist appointment or a nail appointment, or you've got to be somewhere at a set time. Have a lie-in, because your body is asking it. That's why it's tired. You're forcing it to be awake. That's why it's late. Because if you woke up refreshed, 10 people in the room, I know, 10 in the room, and we've just had 50 comments, and I love the 50. So yeah, I love it. Yeah, 10 in the room. So let me know what you're all planning tomorrow for your wellness day. So it's International Wellness Day. So we are using, I did do the thingy bob at the beginning about that, Rhodonite, calmness, self-confidence. Oh, Lavender Moon's coming up with it. But we've been talking about more. So should we do some cards now? We are actually using the deck that I've talked about today, unlike yesterday, where I talked about a deck and we talked about the card for the day, and then I picked up a different card and did the cards from that instead. And then when I finished at the end, I thought, hey, this card looks funny, and I'd got cards mixed in. I'd mixed decks up, so I've got 2 decks on the go yesterday. But we are definitely using healing things. So angel blessings. Right, this is wellness out in the garden with my... Oh, I love that. Now, blessings, wellness out in the garden, love myself. Oh, I love that. Tried to send a photo, but it wouldn't let me. Don't worry, no, it won't do. You have to do it once the live, when the live is over, then you can send, you can post, but whatever. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of, I mean, Rhodonite has got lots of benefits, but we're just talking about manifesting. If you're wanting manifesting love, so you've got a broken heart, because things, but Rhodonite is more than just love. It's so, but it's like confidence, self-confidence, because you're loving yourself, calming yourself. So Rhodonite is for your self-care. So, and wellness day tomorrow. Great crystal to use for tomorrow for self-love, self-healing, healing your heartbreak, etc. like that. So it's a great crystal for International Wellness Day. So blessings. Let's talk about the blessings. There's a blessings, and it says so often we overlook the small blessings, and we overlook the free blessings that are available to us. We forget to say thank you for the air we breathe, thank you for the water we drink, thank you for Mother Earth, thank you for the sun, the stars, the moon, thank you for the trees, thank you for the plants, thank you for the birds. You know, well, they've flown off now, but I saw the 2 magpies earlier. So thank you for all that. I'm really blessed with that. And sometimes we're so engrossed in the materialistic life of things that we forget that we're blessed with the biggest thing, and that is life. Life itself. I need to buy. Yeah, I need. Okay, B, I need to buy too. Yeah, it sounds like you need to do. So you're off to a crystal shop tomorrow. Absolutely, absolutely. So blessings. We are the biggest thing that we forget to say we're thankful for is our life. I'm going to tell you a story. Hello there. I want to gift you all £1 million. I'm going to gift you all £1 million, and you all go, wow, thank you. And I'm going to go, yeah, actually, because I really love you, I'm going to gift you £10 million. Wow, thank you. Do you know what? I love you all so unconditionally. I'm going to gift you £100 million plus all your dreams, all your wishes and everything you could ever desire for. And you go, wow. But there's one condition. I'm going to give you all this money, everything you ever desired, your car, your home, all the things that you want. The car, the home, the TV, the film, the phone, whatever it is. I'm going to gift it all to you. But there's just one condition. Oh, okay, that sounds really brilliant. What's that one condition? That you only have 24 hours left to live. And after those 24 hours to live, you've had all these stuff. You will leave Earth. And upon leaving Earth, when you've got all this thing, you will not have the stuff. You will no longer be able to feel the love of your friends and family. You will no longer feel the hug of your loved ones. You will no longer feel the sun on your skin. You will no longer hear the rain on the window pane. You will no longer see the leaves go from green in the spring to golden red in the autumn. You will no longer, after the rain, see children jumping in and out of puddles. You will no longer feel the water on you. You can have all this money, you can have all this, but after that 24 hours, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the £100 million and the car and the phone and the television, all for 24 hours, or the chance of everything else? What are you going to choose? Exactly. We forget about the blessings. We are blessed with so much. We get so wrapped up in the material needs that those things are worth more than money itself. The hug of a loved one, hearing a young child giggle, watching a person, whatever it is, everything else. So we need to start putting our things into perspective. Yes, we can manifest all these things and we can work towards it, and that is perfectly fine. But when you suddenly start realizing that you've got so much already and give thanks and blessings for what you've got, then the universe will give you more. But until you give thanks and gratitude for what you've got now and say, gosh, I've got this and I am so worthy of the sun, the moon, the air that I breathe, the water I drink. I'm so blessed with everything else. And when you start giving thanks and blessing and gratitude for what you've got already that is free, then you can ready in a place to move on and work in a place for manifesting and attracting the abundance. But when you don't show the gratitude and thanks for what you've got already, and then you wonder why your universe is not blessing you with your dreams, you wonder why the universe is not manifesting your dreams and your wishes upon you, because you're not giving thankful and blessed and saying, I'm blessed and rich already. You are so rich. Beautiful to see you. Hello, Nuala. How are you? No, I want to be a multimillionaire. But the thing is, when you're blessing, you bless and you go, you know what, I'm blessed that I've got my life because I have service and I can share my love. I can share my service. And this is when people are also saying to them is, yeah, well, I've got all this, but I want more. And then they go, you want £1 million? And I say to people, yeah, I'd like all this money. And why do you want all that money? Because I can then be of service to people. I can be of service, I can share, I can be of service to the animals and give a rescue home to the animals. I can donate my money to women's refuge. I can do this with all this money. And when you suddenly say, with the money I've got or with the life, and anything I'm manifesting will be of service not only to myself, will be of service to others, then you suddenly realize that the universe will work, the law of attraction will work for you, the law of manifestation will work for you. When you suddenly realize that you are so blessed with everything else, and that what you've done is putting the material needs, but then when you suddenly go, yeah, I am blessed and I'm so rich and I'm worthy, because I am so worthy because I've been gifted the greatest gift of all, the gift of love, the gift of life. And when you start realizing that you've been blessed with the gift of life, you've been blessed with the gift of love, and you realize that, yeah, I'm here, then you can then start working. And as long as what you're attracting and working with is going to be of service to other people, then wow, you're manifesting dreams. But if you're wanting to manifest things on a selfish reason, if you're manifesting it for, you're not going to be of service to people, you're manifesting things so you can boast, I've got this car and you haven't got it, you wonder why it goes flat on your face and why you can end up back in elephant manure again. Why? Because you're not realizing what you got blessed already. The greatest blessing we have is life and love. Yes, service is the magnet attracts the divine blessings. Absolutely. So remember, well, best loving, if we've been blessed with love and life. And then when you work from that place to start working with your manifesting of your abundance, it will come to you. But when you're working from a place of selfishness, from a place of a lack of, I haven't got anything. We've all got something. We've all got life. We've all got love. But when you start saying, I haven't got this, I've got that, and it's like this, and it's another disrespect, and wondering why your manifesting isn't work, you're being disrespectful to the blessing that you've been blessed with. Does that make sense to anyone? Okay, 8 hours of eternity symbol upright. Absolutely, we're here. Okay, so who wants a card? It's going to be, and I've got 8 minutes. So let's do this very quickly. So a card each. Okay, who's ready for a card? Okay, so Nula's here. So if you're ready for a card, let's do it. Okay, Colin's here. Okay, so we have Nula, romance. Remember to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, no one else can. Don't change yourself. Unless you want to change yourself. Don't change yourself for anyone else. So the card for Nula is romance. Romance is in the air. Romance is for yourself. Learning to love yourself on a deeper level. Respecting yourself. Learning to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say yes as well. But by saying no and setting up your boundaries, that is loving yourself. And if someone crosses your boundary, Nula, they don't love you. Respect. Love and respect for you. So who else has we got here? We've got Colin. Colin, 88. Colin has self-acceptance. You're accepting that your body is telling you no alcohol. You are accepting that your body is saying, I need to get out here and have some fresh air in the garden. My self-acceptance is that you are this amazing person. And you are. And you are worthy of true love. And when you accept yourself and enjoying and going, you know what, I'm accepting that my life is okay as a single person at the moment because I'm enjoying myself, enjoying my time by myself, doing what I want to do. And it's okay to go off and do this, and it's okay to go off and do that. And if other people have a problem with it, it's their problem, and they need to look in the mirror to find out why they have a problem. And if they can't accept you for who you are, this amazing Colin, let them go, because they're not worthy of you, because you are blessed with life and love. So that's Colin. So then we have Shaz. So I hope you feel better soon, Shaz. So this is Shaz has got surrender and release. Surrender and release, whatever it will be. I'm putting up to the universe. The universe, I want whatever it is. But then when you start saying, I want this, and I'm worthy of it, and I'm grateful for my life, and I'm grateful for the love, and I'm ready to this, and I'm wanting to go for this, and what I would like is whatever it is you want that will enhance your life, that will enable you to surrender, to give up, go, right, universe, I want, and I know you said you don't want to be a millionaire, but say you say I want an abundance of money that's overflowing into my life. You don't start going, how's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? And so on and so forth and so on and so forth. Just go, you know what, universe? I've put it up there. You're now going to sort it out for me. And then what happens is, rather than keep going, oh, where's this money coming? When's this money coming? When's this money coming? Because you're saying that, it's because you're going, oh, I need this money because I haven't got any at the moment. The universe is going, stop saying that. Just surrender it. I'm going to bring it to you. And then they're going to start giving you the golden opportunities. Now, quite often the golden opportunities we miss, or we go, oh, it's just a coincidence, but they're giving you signs. So it's just like, yeah, and it's surrender. Just go, this is what I want. Whatever it is you want, you don't need to share. Whatever it is I want. And you know what, universe? They're going to give it to me. But I'm not going to keep going on it, because the more you go on to it, the more they go, you're talking about you haven't got it. You know, I want this car. Why haven't I got this car? You know, I've asked for this amazing car. Well, it's because you keep going on, I haven't got it. And they're going, stop talking about the lack. You've given it. I'm going to supply you with the perfect car. And there you go. And then we've got Rachel. Rachel, because you popped on first. You've been with me for nearly an hour. Bless you. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. So Rachel. So Rachel has retreat. Oh, time away for Wellness Month of Saturday, tomorrow, International Wellness Day, retreat. Retreat away from that pain. Retreat away from the guilt. That's what it's saying. Go away from it. Let it go. Look at it that I was blessed. The reason I've got to retreat away from it, because I've got to flip it the other way. That they didn't want me to be there when they passed. Because they loved me so much, they didn't want me to have that pain. So Rachel, retreat away from it. All right? That's if you want. But there's something you need to retreat away. Or maybe there's a situation you're in, you need to step back, and then you can look at it from a bigger picture. And then when you look at it from a bigger picture, it's like, I can understand why it's coming from that way. That's where it is. So we've got that. So we've got Vicky. Hello, Vicky. Look at my nail, Vicky. Oh, and everything slid. So you're going to go for that. So Vicky, we have forgiveness for Vicky. This slid off as I was saying your name. You have forgiveness. Forgive yourself for the feeling, the guilt that you too weren't there when your friend passed. Forgive yourself. Well, who is it you need to forgive? Or maybe you need to ask someone for your forgiveness. So often we go, oh, we've got to forgive that person. Hey, let those without sin cast the first stone. Maybe we need to ask someone to forgive me for something. And I often say that, you know what, I'm really sorry that I did this and I didn't understand, or I'm really sorry I said this, or I'm really sorry I didn't do this. You know what, that circumstance. But you don't need to give an excuse. When you say sorry, don't give an excuse, because then you're validating why you're doing it. So maybe there is something that we need to ask people to forgive us. Because people go, oh, I forgived everyone. Maybe we need to ask them to forgive us. Forgive me for not being there when you needed it. I am sorry in your mind. I'm so grateful and blessed right now. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So forgiveness is there. So that's that. We've got Andrea. I've lost track of who's had a card and who hasn't had a card. So I'll do Andrea. So apart from Andrea, who hasn't had a card? Oh, Lavender Moon. I think you're still here, are you, Lavender Moon? Oh, 8 viewers and 88 comments. 8 viewers and 88 comments. Love it, love it, love it. So, Andrea. If these messages make sense and you would like to... Oh, Jeanette, sorry. Thank you. Andrea and then Jeanette. I'll do Andrea, then Jeanette. Anyone else? So... Oh, and Sally. Okay, they're coming. Absolutely. Excellent. If anyone would like a full in-depth reading, you know where I am. If these messages resonate with you, let us know if the messages resonate. And if you think, you know what, I'm ready to action upon these messages, because I was speaking about that yesterday, about messages and, you know, what you're going to do with them. I'm giving you these messages, the ones about the forgiveness, surrender and release. Are you going to do anything with that? Their angels and your guides are speaking to you through the cards. You're asking for guidance. They are giving you guidance. Are you going to do anything with that guidance? Or are you going to go off and not do anything with it? And your angels are then going to hit their wings against their brick wall again. Again, you're asking for guidance. We're giving it to you. We know you've got free will. However, if you're not going to do with the information, stop asking for our guidance. You know, they want you to action it. Okay, Jeanette. I'm sorry, Andrea has support. Andrea, you being supported here on Mother Earth with our Earth Angels, with our Earth Fairies, but you're also being supported by lots of different spirit guides. And I have no. You've got some guides stepping in who aren't just angels. I am drawn to this card that there are a number of different spirit guides who are stepping in, who are not just angels, and they're wanting to speak with you and share their knowledge and wisdom with you. If you're ready to embrace their knowledge and wisdom and ready to work with them, there are some beautiful guides waiting to step in. So then we've got Jeanette and then Sally. So we've got Jeanette, and then I'll do Sally. Jeanette. So ready to connect with those spirit guides. I don't know who they are. Well, I do know they're surrounding you. But that's a different thing for another night. So Jeanette, you're welcome. So if you want to know how to connect with them, or you want to work with some, you know, book a Pathfinder reading and we'll get that sorted for you. But there's guides around who want to speak to you, as opposed to our angels and archangels. So this is Jeanette. Sorry, I had to think. I know it's Jeanette is answered prayers. But I'm hesitating because as I was going to say it's Jeanette, I've got the word Sally popped in. So this is for Sally, not Jeanette. Sorry. This is for Sally. They've just told me. This is for Sally. Answered prayer. This is Sally. Answered prayer. So I'm going to leave that with you. So now we're going to do Jeanette. Sally knows what I'm talking about. So this is Jeanette. Jeanette. Oh, I'm really excited that Sally's got that card. You see, I have to give what I get. As I pulled that card, and I was thinking Jeanette, but it said Sally really loud, really loud. And when you do the spirit word, you have one of the, not the rules, when you're training with things, they always say, give what you get given. Give what I've been going out. I've been praying a lot. Absolutely. Oh, well, there you go. So, Jeanette, thank you for being patient. Apart from Jeanette, is there anybody else here who hasn't had a card and would like a card? I'm not sure whether Lavender Moon is still here or whether she's disappeared off me. But this is Jeanette. So if there's anybody else apart from Jeanette who hasn't had a card and would like a card, let me know. Jeanette, your one is emerging. This fell out and flipped upside down. I thought it was the top card. But no, this fell out as I was saying Jeanette. So Jeanette has emerging. You are being the caterpillar. You're going through the transformation, but you're going through the transformation at the moment and you're just slightly beginning to emerge out of your cocoon. And when a caterpillar comes out of its cocoon, it is still looking like half a caterpillar and half a butterfly. And then as it's out of the cocoon, it then sits and its wings dry. And then when the wings are dried, then they fly off. And this is where you are at the moment. You're changing still from the caterpillar into the butterfly, Batteries died. Oh, bless you. I've got to watch my... Actually, I'm glad you said that, because my battery's going to die. So I'm going to have to go that. I suddenly realised because mine was there. So I'm going to have to go in a minute. So you are emerging. It's a messy situation for emerging. It is messy on the transformation. And I'm glad you said that, Vicky, because I forgot to check and my battery wasn't charging. So we would have had a dead computer and it would have just gone boom. So I'm really glad you put that. You see, universe spoke, because I forgot to check and it's now charging. So thank you very much. We've got... I've only got 30% left. Okay, so thank you for putting that message, Vicky. Psychic there or not? So there we go. Is there anybody else here who hasn't had a card and has had a card? I know, that was really funny. You put it and then it's like, oops. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, now it's charging. Thank you for that. I remember that. Is there anybody here who hasn't had a card and would like a card? I know Lavender Moon popped on, but I don't know whether Lavender Moon is still here. Okay, so I'm going to start closing up because I've been an hour and 5 minutes. So okay, I had to... Oh, you had worse than mine. Oh, we're all losing. We're using up the energy. We're using energy transformation. You're using the energy for your computer and your phone to watch this news. Thank you for a good life. Oh, it was good, wasn't it? Lots of great information. So I'm going to finish off now. Thank you, absolutely every single one of you who turned up today. If anyone's got any information, wants any more information, then message me. If you want to book your own reading, or you want to take the cards that I've given you all today, the information, and you want to take it onto a deeper level, book your Pathfinder reading or any sort of reading that you want. Book your reading day and let's continue with the messages that the guides and angels are giving you on these lives. They give it to you. They're ready to give you the information. Quite clearly you're wanting it, but what they want you to do now is don't just go, oh, thank you for that card emerging. Thank you for this. It came up just as you said it, critical. Same as... you know, as you were saying, you know, you come here for a card. It's because you're open and ready to receive the message. But what they want from you is to say, we don't want you just to hear. They want you to action it. Book a Pathfinder. Right, so absolutely every one of you have a great weekend. Enjoy International Wellness Day tomorrow. Remember to do something for yourself tomorrow that will enhance your wellness, your well-keeping, your healthiness. So do something. That's fine, you know, sleep in or whatever you want to do. Have a fantastic weekend, whatever you're up to. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for your love and support. I am so blessed that you're all with me. Have an absolutely fantastic weekend to each and every one of you, whatever you're up to. And hope we will connect again next Monday. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye.